On October 18, 2020, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy, RCA, was removed from office as Speaker of the House. This action followed a tumultuous few weeks which saw dissent within the Republican Party lead to his resigning from the position. The vacancy of the House speakership role, left by McCarthy's removal, was promptly filled by Representative Nancy Pelosi, DCA, who was then re-elected as Speaker. It is believed that the ousting of McCarthy and subsequent election of Pelosi stemmed from a divide in the Republican Party's faith in McCarthy's leadership. A number of members of the Republican Party had pledged not to re-elect McCarthy as Speaker if he were to be a candidate for the position. The majority of the Republican Party no longer trusted McCarthy and his ability to lead the party, which led to his resignation and eventual removal. This divisive difference in opinion lasted several weeks and saw McCarthy continue to lose support as the days went on. His reluctance to make changes for the Republican Party, or to address their waning numbers in Congress, sealed his fate as Speaker. The divisions within the Republican Party were too great and McCarthy's removal became an inevitable consequence of this. After McCarthy's stepping down, Pelosi quickly filled the role and was elected as Speaker. Since Pelosi's election, the House of Representatives has seen a number of changes in order to appeal to a larger base. Many of these changes have been met with great approval from the people, and support for Pelosi has grown significantly. McCarthy's removal was met with a number of mixed reactions from the general public. Some people felt relieved that a new leader with more progressive ideologies had been elected. Others felt as if McCarthy's removal was unjust and that the decision had been forced upon him by a vocal minority. However, the opinion of the majority was that it was necessary for McCarthy to step down in order to give the Republican Party a chance to move forward. With a new leadership in place, more progressive ideas were able to take effect in the House of Representatives. Both sides of the aisle began to work together more often, something which had not been seen for some time before McCarthy's removal. As a result of McCarthy's resignation, the House has become more unified and the focus has shifted towards unifying the United States. Furthermore, McCarthy's removal has led to a greater focus on equality, diversity, and inclusivity in the House of Representatives. These are values which had been hindered by McCarthy's leadership, and now are able to be shifted towards a more achievable goal. As the Speaker, Pelosi has been able to reduce the polarization of the House and allowed both parties to work together in order to pass legislation. It was McCarthy's inability to facilitate progress between the parties which ultimately sealed his removal from office. Members felt as if he was unable to progress the party which he was leading and that further change was necessary to make sure the progress could be achieved. Since his removal in October of 2020, McCarthy has been able to reflect on his time as Speaker and learn from his mistakes.